y'all up. And y'all easy bake oven chicks, eat y'all up. Like an X pill, I'ma keep y'all up. But I ain't stopping for burn, y'all just don't learn. What's the word? She at it again. What's the word? She in it.
Hey, did y'all like our intro? Did y'all like our intro? You know, we just playing with different stuff. Let us live. We just playing with different stuff. Yo, the topic today. I know I'm hype about our topics every day. I know I'm like super hype about our topics every day. I know. But this topic, I hear it coming up a lot, honestly. And when I seen the topic, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go over this. I'm gonna go over this. So let me see. Let me see when this became popular. So I think during the pandemic, I think a lot of entrepreneurs were getting online. I think they were telling people, I think they were looking at numbers more, so to speak. And I think they were telling kids that, well, let's just say that that was a more prevalent time where they were telling kids that you don't need college. Okay. That was like a big thing amongst entrepreneurs. You don't need college. That you can pretty much make it without it. Okay. I'm going to talk about my sentiments on this, obviously. Obviously, I'm going to talk about my sentiments on this. I really do feel, to be really transparent with you, entrepreneurship is very, very, very hard. I don't know anything more hard. If you are trying to make a living for yourself, I don't know anything more hard than entrepreneurship. What's up, Anthony Travis? What's up, Pearl Joy? I don't know anything harder than entrepreneurship. Okay. So when it comes to making money, when it comes to making a living, that's going to be the hardest way to go. Just what it is. You know, people, I hear people say all the time, well, you know, I'm going to start my business. And they act like that's impressive to me. It's just, I'm not impressed by that type of talk. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because obviously I've been doing business for so long. My entire life I've been pretty much in some sort of business, right? My entire life. Um, Entrepreneurship is just not easy. Some of y'all get mad when you don't get paid. Y'all, they better have my money. Y'all be ready to rip a person's head off when you don't get paid. Man, when you the boss, do you know you don't get paid? You the last to get paid? Do y'all know that? Only certain people, only certain personalities can be effective bosses and entrepreneurs. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, if I could give any advice. Here's the thing. I would suggest seriously looking at your child. I mean, everybody has different personalities with their children. Okay. Really assess, is college right for that particular child? Okay. College is not a one size fits all. You want to, when you are let me tell y'all something. The more prepared your child is, the better for you. That's something that you don't have to deal with forever. If your child is not taking care of him or herself, that is your problem. Inadvertently, people think, "Oh, it ain't my problem." It's your problem. It is your problem. If that kid cannot take care of themselves, it is your problem. Okay. Okay. So some people from very early on, they know, okay, my kid is going to go to college or my kid is going to do X, Y, Z. Okay. Most people know from very early on. If you see your child is getting momentum in something else that is open your mind. Some people are so fixated on college that they cannot open their mind to other possibilities that their child could be good at. It's just what it is. You have to open your mind and see what might be a better fit sometimes. Okay. Now, putting money aside, I understand that there's a money thing going on when it comes to sending your kid to college. I get that. There is a money thing going on, but putting all monies aside, do you know what college makes your child? Do you know the growth that happens in your child when they go to college? Do you know there's no money that can buy that level of growth that comes when your child is learning and becoming who they are and meeting people that think similarly to them? Okay. I don't think it's a price that can be put on that, honestly. I talk to kids before they go to college, during, even people I went to school with, stuff like that. Sam's, what's going on? What? What's up? What you mean? What? What you think? What do you think about things are changing, right? Times are changing. Is college still worth it? Is college still worth it, people? Is college still worth it? I know enrollments are down. I know people are not going to college as much. RMS, what's going on? Welcome to San Andreas. I'm CJ from Grove Street. What's up, CJ? Nice to have you in here. Nice to have you in here. What's up, Sam's Gaming? So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Do y'all think college is still worth it? Are people still going to college? Is college still worth it? Asako, what's going on? Ombigo, what's up? What's up? Is college still worth it, y'all? Can I get an answer? Can I get yes or no? Just a yes or no? Is college still worth it? Yes or no? What y'all think? Yes or no to if is college still worth it? Crystal, I see you over there. I see you. You don't know? You're a kid. I get it. I get it. Okay. All right. So let me ask you then, Sam. Do you think you'll go to college? What's up? Do you think you'll go to college? Yes or no? Tasha, what's going on? Angela, what's going on? J baby, what's going on? Do you think you'll go to college, Sam? What's your plan? What's your plan for when you graduate from 12th grade? You're 11. Okay. You got about 7 years. What's your plan? What is your plan? Are people even gearing their kids toward college anymore? Yeah, I think. Okay, I'll take that. I like that answer. I think. All right, y'all, listen. When you look at the options that you have, okay? Now, I understand, like I said, a lot of entrepreneurs are saying that college is not, they're doing the numbers, okay? Now, listen, if you are an entrepreneur and you are encouraging kids not to go to college, keep a couple things into account, okay? Okay, now you are listening to somebody who has done business for a very long time, who has also done a lot of college, okay? So I can give you a better assessment of what of the two and what I think is best. This is a big topic. A lot of people are shying away from college. Enrollment is down. A lot of things are changing up amongst the atmosphere. Before, people were just going straight to college, okay? Things are changing. The climate is changing. But let's go over our options, okay? Let's go over our options. Young, 18, whatever. If you don't have something going on, hi, what's going on? Nice to see y'all in here. Listen, y'all, if you don't have something going on in terms of what you're going to do when 12th grade is over, right? The next step is normally college, or even if you are sort of working, you're into your life and you don't know what you want to do, okay? Studying something gives you more options, right? It gives you less of entry-level options, okay? How amazing is that? Now, here's the contrary. Okay, a lot of people that are entrepreneurs, they stick by this theory of, running a business is going to be more sort of rewarding than college. Okay, that's what people think. Let me tell y'all something. I have been in business for a long time, and I thought I was actually unemployable. I thought I was unemployable. Okay. But guess what? The education of what I acquired early, I was able to jump back into at any time. That's the thing about school. So you want to give your kids as many options as possible so that they're not your problem. You want kids to have options, okay? We want to put the kids in the best positions we possibly can put them in so that they are not our problem, okay? Not putting them in the best positions is not helping us in no capacity. All of us need to be as happy as possible and in the best positions as possible to make all of our lives easier and better. Okay? All of our lives have to be easier and better. That's just what it is. Okay. So when it comes to this debate, I'm just gonna tell y'all a couple different things. So, like I said to you, oh hey cousin, what's going on? So we're talking about, is college worth it? That's what our topic is, guys. Is college worth it? Is college, thank you, Crystal, for running me up on TikTok. Is college worth it is our topic. There are a lot of different sentiments to this, and you have to analyze your child, okay? That's going to be my number one sentence to this. Analyze your child, okay? I don't like homework. Okay, well, let me tell you this. College is less work. So all the kids who don't like a lot of work, college is less work, okay? You're going to go from being in school 40 hours for the week to now being in school 10, 12 hours. See that big difference? You're only in class 12 hours. You can party, have fun most of the time, do schoolwork, maybe several more hours out of that, and be very successful. Okay? Kids, understand? Go to college and have some fun. How about that? Here's the thing. In very, very certain circumstances, is it more important for something else to sort of happen? But I think coming straight out of high school, this is just my opinion, right? If the child has the support, if you are able to support your child, I think it is best to let them segue from high school to college, because the living, they're able to kind of go from child to adulthood that way. That's the most safest way to get them from childhood to adulthood and mature sort of quickly, because they're on their own right away, but they're not sort of at the mercy. I mean, the university knows that these are sort of kids that's just coming from home. Can you talk about something else, please? Like homework, like is homework good for you? I can answer that question, but listen, the topic is the topic, okay? Is homework good for you? I think so. Yeah, homework is good for you, I think, because homework allows you the discipline to get things done on your own. You need to be able to complete tasks on your own without someone sort of watching you. That's going to be very important to your success and you being able to complete things without being told. So yes, homework is good for you. For some it is. I'm coming on tonight. All right. Kat, you can put the link in Instagram for Drea to come on. She's coming on tonight. Drea might as well be like a co-host on here, you know? She's the co-host Instagram ambassador. That's what I am nominating her. All right. All right, y'all. So listen. Truth, but we have so and stuff. Okay. Like ChatGPT. Okay, I understand you have those tools. They are tools, okay? The internet was super innovative to me growing up. Okay. Just basic bare bones internet, nothing on it. Okay. That was just like the AI that we have today. But that's just a tool, Sam. That's not gonna, you have to have the brain to utilize that tool. If you don't give AI the correct prompts, you won't get much out of AI. The better you are at prompting AI, the more you get out of AI. If you are horrible at prompting it, you won't get much out of it. Just same with the internet. We need this to be as equipped as humanly possible. So what you'll see is when you are studying anything, I've told you guys this so many times. When you are studying anything, okay, it ignites you. It makes you get excited. It makes you want to know more. It gets the spirit going, right? And then guess what? It changes who you are for the better. So that's what I love about learning in college and learning a lot about yourself and being away. Another thing too is college takes you away from everything you've ever known, right? So a lot of villages and different cultures, they do this process where they take the child away from the family and they take them out to like sort of become an adult. That's sort of kind of what college does inadvertently, like how we kind of use it in America. It takes you away from everything you've ever known. This is going to be very important to your success and your growth. It's going to be very important. All you know and all you've been treated as the person, the little child that they know you as. That's all you have been sort of been looked at as. You need to now be looked at as who you really are, aside from your family, because they look at you inside of a little box. You might be huge with a power inside of you that needs to be developed. The best way to develop it is learning. And what better way than to go to college if you don't have a plan for what you want to do next? What better way? Now, if you are one of the, one in maybe every 100,000 people that has an amazing idea or something like that, or maybe one in 10,000 people that's just like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna study something else. That's cool. Studying something else is just the same as going to college. I mean, it's just like you're gonna now pick up a trade, but you're not gonna take that angle, but you're still getting the mind going and studying something. You have to jump into something and have credentials to sustain you for the rest of your life. Remember, money comes from whatever you're good at, right? People are willing to pay. Cam Biz is in the building. Cam Biz is in the building. Okay. What's up, Cam Biz? So we're talking, is college worth it? This is a little different than our usual happiness topics. Yesterday was a good one too. I hope you can catch it we were talking about money yesterday, Cam. I hope you can catch it in the lives. So if y'all are new here, you can go to @KeyStickinToIt, all one word, on YouTube. There is a lot of new content. And make sure you look at the one on money yesterday. That was a very good live. And I listen, y'all, I told you exactly how to get some serious money on that live. So if you love money, the way y'all tell me y'all love money, everybody told me money makes you happy. Okay? Everybody unanimously told me that. If that is true, you need to be on Key Sticking to It, all one word, on YouTube and looking at what I said. I gave you a serious blueprint how to have some serious money. So real quick, y'all, yes or no? Is college worth it? Just like overall, is college worth it? We know the numbers, the enrollment is down in college. That is not something or angle that a lot of these young kids are taking. Enrollment is down. Enrollment is down. This is not something that people are taking this serious as they once did. This is not a necessity as it once was. What do you guys think about that? So here it is, y'all. You have to assess if your child is capable of being successful at school, right? That's the number one thing you have to assess. Then if you are going back to school, I encourage people to go back to school. If you're in a job, you can always go back to school and make more money. Why not? Figure out what that job does, what it entails. If you like the people, like the culture of the company, figure out what else they need and get the credentials in that and be more of an asset, make more money. How about that? You can do that at any time of your life. If you are capable of doing it, you're probably doing the job of the supervisor more than likely, most of y'all, and not getting paid. They're just using your ideas and capitalizing on it. Yep, that's what's happening. All right, but let me get to this. I gotta get to this point. Oh, guys, you can always book me on keylifecoaches.com for 30 or 60-minute sessions. We can go over a blueprint and a detailed scope of what your goals are and how I can help you get there. I am really good at business strategy, money strategy, getting you from where you are to happiness. Okay, and we will outline exactly what happiness looks like for you. It looks different for every person. I feel like you'll see change from your very first session in your life if you are able to do the work and implement it. All right, y'all. So here's the thing, right? I entrepreneurs are telling kids, right? They don't need college. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Do y'all know how hard entrepreneurship is? We're gonna get to that. Let me bring in someone. Actually, the person that's coming in has a son that's in college, so this will be a really good topic for us to talk about. All right, yeah, bring Drea in. Hey,
Hey.
hey, what's going on?
What's up, Keith? What's up? Nothing, I'm
Chilling.
at work tonight. So
Oh, okay. We getting them
we was
biscuits
talking
tonight?
about, huh?
So we getting paid tonight?
Oh yeah, we getting paid double time tonight. Been here since 3:30. I get home tomorrow morning. But
Dang,
yeah, I get them paper though. You know.
that's good.
So what are
What's
you
the other
talking
one?
about? Oh, is college worth it? And I answered it. I said, for some it is. Let me tell you, my son just turned 21 in January. This boy in the
Wow.
11th grade told me how he's not going to college. It's the beginning of 11th grade. Okay, what you going to do? You going to go to a trade school? You going to do something? Because,
Right.
college is not for everybody. And I know that.
Right.
So all through 11th grade, Mom, I'm not going to college. All right, well, you need to figure out what you want to do because you're not going to be sitting in the room playing the game all day till 5 in the morning. And the reason why that was because he went to school online. 9th grade year, he went to regular public school for high school, and he came home and he was like, Mom, I can't do it. The kids is crazy. I can't focus on my work. So I found online through the school district, and he started there. He was able to do his work when he wanted to, in the time frame that they gave him to do it. 12th grade, he's still not going to college, y'all. And I'm just like, well, you need to figure it out, homeboy, because this not gonna fly. 12th grade year, I found out about a college tour. I never went on a college tour, never had the opportunity. I did have the opportunity to go with one of my favorite cousins for a weekend at Westchester University, but that's a whole nother story. So I told my son, listen, I like for you to do things in life that I've never had the opportunity to do. So just go on a college tour. I'm going to pay for this college tour. Mom, I'm still not going to college. You don't got to go to college, son. Just go on the tour. He went on the tour April of 2023. He left April 4th. He called me April 6th and said, Mom, I'm going to college. So I'm like, wait a minute. For the past year and a half, you weren't going. He applied himself so well through grade school and high school that Cheney University gave him a full academic scholarship. And now he's in his junior year of college, and the boy is having a time of his life. And I always mess with him because it's like, you said you weren't going. You don't know what type of plans God have in store for you. So even I don't know what his exact reasons for not going was, but God had a different plan for him. And my son, he's very disciplined and determined. Like when he wanted to do something, he's going to do it. When he was 14, he said, Mom, I want a job. I told him go get one. He went out and got one. Came back like, Mom, I had a job. Okay. So he's living his life and having a ball in college.
Y'all,
which he thought.
He pledged Omega's top 5 last year too.
Yeah.
He pledged Omega. He's a Q. He is a Q. He is a Q. He said all that he don't want to go to college. Now he living a life, like really living it. Like
really living it, and everybody on campus know him. Everybody on campus. It's
he ain't
like
cute. You know they gonna know him
no,
because he
but
ain't cute, right?
this was even
But no,
before he pledged. The boy walking around campus with a bonnet and a robe on it. Everybody know this boy. And he's just loving the popularity and all the friends and all the connections and everything he's making. And I'm just like, keep going, son. Like, I'm so proud of you. And you didn't even think this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. One way or another, I knew the life that you were living was meant for him. And he loves it.
So would you say?
Go ahead.
What I would think, and what I was kind of saying, and what I would think is that like college helps you to understand like more who you are away from your family, away from everything that's kind of been what is looked at you as. Because sometimes you start looking at yourself the way everybody else look at you. But when you step aside from that and you get to be an individual away from your family, away from the environment that you've always been in, then you can start to see who you really are.
Right. Yep. That's absolutely right. And I would say try it. I went with my cousin for a weekend and I'm like, oh, that's what college life is like.
No, that's probably not how college is supposed to be. That probably wasn't the best depiction of how college is supposed to be.
Yo,
we gonna leave that alone.
That weekend was the time of my life. I don't know what year she was in when I went.
That was in like the second year. I was like 20.
Yeah, we were like 20 because shortly after that, I was going to enroll. And then I found out I was pregnant. So I decided at this time not to go.
Yeah, wow. And then that same kid in his third year. Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep.
All right, let me get back to teaching. I might bring you back on if you're still gonna be free, because we gotta probably talk some more. I still got a lot of time on here.
All right, I'm here.
All right, cousin. Thank you for coming on.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, y'all. So, yeah, I mean, college is like not for everybody. I'm not going to sit here and say that. It's not a one size fits all type of approach at all. Not at all. But here's the thing: we cannot. All right, so I'm going to give y'all some numbers. I like to come with some numbers, okay? And I really do want to analyze the level of success from a person who does school. And let me tell y'all something. Her son, my little cousin, is probably was intimidated to go to college. Like, oh, college is not for me. Like she said, why not try it? Because honestly, college is not that scary. It's only all in your head. If you give it like your attention, it's a social thing. I'm actually going. I put this to the side for the longest, but after doing this live, I really might do it, which is an ebook that outlines exactly what you need to do to be successful in college. Okay, college is a very social thing. It's almost like a social experiment. Now, it is rough if you are not a social person. I have different sort of ways of being successful if you're not a social person. Okay, but you have to talk to the professor. Remember, your grades come from a professor. It does not come from a computer or nothing. So if the professor sort of likes you and takes and feels respect from you, give y'all a small little secret. I am a professor. Okay, so I know what professors look for. Okay, if I'm grading your paper, I am thinking about you. When I'm grading your paper, thinking about you, right? If I know you come to class all the time, if I know you give me no trouble, you sit in the front, no issues, when I'm grading it in that lens. So even if it was an okay paper, probably gonna get a good grade. If you are just the worst student in the world, yeah, my cousin just said they'll work with you. Exactly. It is a person grading you. It's not a computer. This is different tactics that you can use to be successful in school. People psych themselves out before they even begin. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not capable enough. And then they don't do it. Meanwhile, it's a very simple formula. You can use it every semester, one class at a time, to get to the end and be very and have those credentials for the rest of your life to make more money. Y'all say y'all like money. Y'all say y'all like money. Are y'all playing with me or not? Because y'all, the way y'all say y'all like money, your effort should match the level of money that you want to accrue. It's the only way to get it. It's the only way to get it. You got to love money more than you love everything else. If you really love money, you would be applying yourself in different areas. Now, here's the thing. College is not for everybody, but I'm gonna do some numbers. Kat, can you look up something for me? I need you to look up something for me, Kat. Okay. Kat, how many of entrepreneurs who start their journey, how many are successful? What's the percentage of entrepreneurs in America that are successful? What percentage of entrepreneurs that start their entrepreneurship are successful? What percentage is that? What percentage is that? Well, let me check it out. Let me check it out. What percentage of entrepreneurs are successful? Okay, so there are over 30 million entrepreneurs in America, with roughly 16% of the adult population engaged in entrepreneurial activity. While defining success varies, about 20% of startups survive beyond the first year, and over 29 million are solopreneurs, contributing trillions to the economy. All right, let me break down these numbers for a second. So 16% of the adult population engaged in entrepreneurial activity, okay? So we got 84% that are not entrepreneurs, okay? So now 16 of that percentage, only 20% survive the first year, okay? So 80% of that 16% will not survive the first year, okay? Our numbers is getting low. So out of that 30 million, very small amount will get past the first year. Okay. These numbers are so low. You can't even get past the first year as an entrepreneur, no matter what industry you are in, no matter what you are doing. That's how hard it is. Okay. He on here? He on here? Uh-oh. We might have to bring, oh man. So my cousin just talked about her son that's in college right now. We might have to bring him up here. Is he willing to come on here? Kat, put the link in the Instagram chat so we can bring him on here to see. Yeah, ask him. Maurice, are you willing to come on the live? If so, yes. Say yes. If not, all good. Just chill with me for a second. Please just chill with me. If you don't come on, still chill with me for a second. Okay, so in terms of entrepreneurship, okay, the numbers are so low at the success rate. If you are substituting college for entrepreneurship, which most entrepreneurs are convincing kids to do, okay, Just imagine this, y'all. Imagine you do have a popping business. Imagine your business is popping. You're doing good. You making whatever you think is good. I mean, any amount of money is good as an entrepreneur. Any profit is good. Trust me, any profit is good. You're making 50, 60,000 a year. That's great for an entrepreneur. What about the 9th year, the 10th year? Your revenue doesn't always go up. You might hit a rough patch in the 3rd year, 4th year. Economy might go crazy. Anything can happen as an entrepreneur. Anything can happen even at any point in life in general. Okay. But you have no credentials. You just were an entrepreneur the whole time. Okay. Your entrepreneurship has to be whatever you're doing has to be so solid, which we understand is so hard to stick your teeth into, especially without a skill set. It's different if I'm a skilled plumber and I started a plumbing business. Okay, you have a skill. Okay. But if you are just starting a business off of something that's popping at the time, you'll develop a lot of experience and you'll be great at your craft. Listen, I'm a businesswoman. I love business. Okay. I love it. I breathe it. It's second nature to me. Okay. So trust me, if anybody agrees with entrepreneurship, it's me. I'm not somebody to talk you out of it at all. Okay. I'm just trying to be real with you with the numbers. I'm not here to tell you a fantasy or a dream. I'm gonna tell you the truth about what I know. So if you can look at what Maurice said. I think Maurice is going to come on here. But look at what he said. Look at what she said. He said, I ain't going to college. He was so convinced, and she did the right thing as a parent. Don't force a kid, but guide them. You just guide them. Oh, just show up. Oh, just, you know your kid well. You know what they like. Take them to something that you know that interests them, or something that they'll study that, oh, he loves automotive. Let me take them to this little automotive plant school thing or whatever. Oh, we just going to this thing, no problem. Come on, little Max. We just want to go over here real quick. People like to feel like things is their own idea, even kids. Okay. So with the credentials, like I said, it doesn't have to be college, okay? But with something that they are studying, this is going to be very important. This is going to be very important. So I just got a message and it said, imagine an entrepreneur with an accounting degree. Exactly. Imagine that. Imagine how much more of an asset you could be to your own business. The more you know, the more you can contribute, the more you could be an asset to yourself, the less you need other people for it. Let me just tell y'all something too. I'm so glad that message came through, because a lot of people say, I'm just a talent. I'm just this. Do y'all know how many people, it's endless stories of everybody getting burnt in the entertainment business because they're just a talent. The people that's smart, the people that really took time to study and learn the skill of studying. It's a skill and art to study. And you have to know this. You cannot allow an accountant or a lawyer to do the thinking for your company. Are you insane? Y'all have got to study something. Even if you don't go to school or college or whatever, you have got to be studying something. It's the only way to awaken and ignite yourself. If you can read, even if you can't read, if you can watch TV, if you can hear and see, put on a video that interests you, okay? Put on stuff that gets the wheels spinning in the brain, okay? This is going to be very important to like what it is that you're doing. But in terms of our next generation, why are we encouraging them not to go to college? Like, this is a trend. Who is going to be the lawyers and doctors and pediatricians? Who's going to be all these things if y'all are encouraging kids not to go to college? How can you be a pediatrician without college? It does not exist. That's not the way we train people here. You have to go to college to be these things that we need. So why are we encouraging these kids not to do that? That makes no sense. We are failing the kids by doing it. By saying, oh, you don't need it. College costs, boom, 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 boom. You only gonna make boom, boom, boom. But have you told this kid the person that they're gonna become? That's the money right there. The person that they become with college. That's the money ball. That's everything. Kat, can you go on Instagram and send the link to that email? Maurice is in college and he is willing to come up here. This is gonna be great. We're gonna talk to him. He is in college. I'm so proud of him. Hopefully he can come on here and tell us what he thinks about what I'm saying. You know, that he was somebody who said no to college and he did it, and he's living the great college experience. I mean, he pledged Omega Psi Phi just last year. Wow, he's in his junior year that fast. Can you believe that? In a couple months, he's gonna be a senior. In a couple months, he's gonna be a senior. Hey, what's up, Marshada? What's going on? Hey, yo, what's going on? What's up, cousin? Can y'all believe in just a couple years he gonna be a senior? It's almost done. It's almost done. That fast. For the rest of his life, he has the connections from his fraternity that's gonna put him in positions that nobody else probably could. You know, get him jobs, get him access, get him meetings, do everything for him. You know, look at what happened just from that. Just from his experience in college. And look, he got the rest of his life. He's only 21. Hit that like button over there, cousin. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Hit. TikTok like when you hype. Every platform likes something different. Hit. Listen, y'all. Do not give up on yourself either. Just because you are not in college or whatever, or you feel like it's over for you, don't do that, y'all. Don't give up on yourself. Like, you could probably study more to get ahead in what you're doing. Don't give up on yourself, man. I know it's an easy thing to do. I know life is hard, y'all. I know it's hard just to get through the day. We're going to get back to some mental health topics, though, after this, because I know most of the people want to talk about that. And yesterday was on money. Today we on this. I need to get back to some mental health topics. So we will be on that the next live. We will be on that right away. I'm going to do like another 5 lives of just nothing but stuff with mental health. I know that's really a pressing topic right now. I know it's a lot going on. We got this war. It's a lot of uncertainty and stuff like that. So I definitely want to get back to mental health topics, okay? Put your notifications on, and you will see some topics. Yeah, cousin.
What's good, cousin? What's good? How you doing?
What's going on, honey?
Nothing. Everything is going well. Life is going well. Going really great. There's really no complaints. You know. No
Can you
bad
hear me?
complaints.
You real low.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm low.
Real low.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, give me now. Do you hear me now? Better. Is that better?
No, you're still real low. Can y'all hear, Kat? Can you hear good? Oh, you can hear? Go ahead, Maurice, talk. Go ahead. Maurice, go ahead and talk. Yeah, perfect. Go ahead. Hello? Hello, Kathy. What's going on Instagram? Maurice, we can hear you. Can you hear me? Y'all, I'm getting some better equipment. I'm getting better every. I gotta get a camera. I gotta get some better stuff. But it's coming. It's coming. We're gonna take our time. Okay. Can you hear me? You gonna give him a second to come up? He's the perfect person to talk. They said they could hear you. That was my fault. Can't hear.
Okay, there we go. We good?
Perfect, cousin. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here.
Yes.
I'm here. How you
Yes.
doing?
Yes. Good. Good.
How
How
are
are
you?
you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You know, life is going really well. There's really no complaints. That I could give you. Life is going great, if I'm being honest.
Nice. So our topic today is college worth it? So I know a lot of entrepreneurs have been sort of putting this thing out there, especially during the pandemic time. A lot of people had money that, oh, you don't need college, and oh, you can make money doing this, make money doing that. We just looked up sort of like percentages because a lot of times they're insinuating you can be an entrepreneur and make more money than going to college. And kids think that this is the option, like this is a better option without knowing. And I don't know if you know, but the percentage of entrepreneurs getting past the first year, the numbers are so low. And I'm a business person. I encourage business, ownership. I encourage success in business in every capacity. So I'm not saying people should not do that. Yeah, I want people to be encouraged to start businesses, okay? But to say to a kid that is going to be successful in college, that does not have a piping hot business, even if you have a piping hot business, to say you don't need college because of numbers and because, to me, I feel like sometimes that is limiting who this person could be, because I think school develops a person in such a way that like other environments can't. I don't know. What was your experience? I mean, that's just my sentiments. Like when I see people come home from school or I see them years later, whatever, I'm like, wow, like I think education and any type of, it's kind of like Malcolm X when he started studying Islam and how he started enlightening and becoming the version of himself that we have talked about in history. It's because he got enlightened, So I feel like school and college helps people get to that point. But what's your sentiments? What was your experience? Like your mom was just on here and she said that you were saying you didn't want to go to college at all for a minute. Like you was like, nah, I'm not going to college. Like when you were in high school, getting to senior year, you were like, nah, I'm not going.
No, that's definitely true. I definitely did say that. It was like, more so contention with it because people didn't understand what I was fully saying. Because I was like that set, on not going to college. But when she sent me on the HBCU tour, and I attained a full ride scholarship because of my GPA in high school, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going. Like it's free, So my biggest thing with college was more so like just me paying, So I was able to get a full ride, which I would say I'm blessed for it. Not everybody has that opportunity. But I am in agreement with you to just say college overall. It's just not a benefit for college overall. Like you can't really say that to a kid. And my thing is redirection. Like let's say like some kids try out college or like school really isn't for them. Like I redirect them. I say like college is not for everybody. And that's perfectly fine. But I'll like go pick up a trade school. Like it's different type of opportunities out here for a multitude of different individuals and people. And you take like that multitude of different individuals and people. It's like it's different routes that they could all take to say that college is not necessarily necessary or it's not like required. Like one, it depends on what you want to do as well. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely depends on what you want to do first before any of that.
Exactly. I totally agree. I think.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like study something. Like, do something. That's all I'm saying. Like, do some. Like, just study anything. Like, I go as far as if something just interests you. Look at YouTube. We got YouTube, y'all. Like YouTube and ChatGPT. Like, I ain't had that growing up. But like, y'all can YouTube anything.
That's what I was about to say, because you already know, currently, entrepreneur myself. So aside from being a junior in college currently, I'm getting my master's, my bachelor's psychology. So that's what I'm in college for, just, to explain to the viewers. I also currently DJ. So I own my own LLC and consulting business as well. And I run my DJing through said consulting business as well. So it's like, as someone who, you know, went through life, still not a lot of life, but I have been through some things. But as someone who has been through some things, like, I can definitely say the information is out there. It just depends on how hard and how much you want to look for that information. Like, when it came to me filing my own LLC, I didn't pay anybody to do that. I went on the PA .gov website and, like,
Yeah.
filed it myself and got my own paperwork,
Yeah.
got my own thing together. I learned what an EIN is. I learned what a business bank account is. I learned how to set those things up, how to set up automatic payments to my phone. Like, like, the information is out there. It's just like, people be like, where to start? Like, all the questions you may have, ask Google. It's right there. Like, you have a very powerful tool in your pocket every day, but people don't utilize that tool to, its full capacity or extent, because it may be disciplinary issues. It may be, a lack of confidence within. What if I start and it doesn't work? There's, like, you don't know if it's going to work until you start. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's certain things. And quite frankly, I just started DJing last semester. Now I already know a July 4th block party coming. I have 2 parties upcoming. I'm DJing now, and it's because when I first started partying and I was 17 years old, that's when I first started getting in the party. So I started, like, when I was kind of supposed to. I wasn't just in party, I was networking. I was meeting the host of the party. I was meeting the DJs and all of that. So that kind of
Right.
set me up in the future. In the future, for when now I'm starting to do, I already got events being pushed out. It ain't even been like, what, a year yet. It hasn't even been 10 months yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, definitely network and meet people. Closed mouths don't get fed. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
closed mouths do not get fed. Like, you have to speak up. You have to go for what you want in life. And even if you fail at said thing, if you want it to work well enough, you'll find another way to get said thing done. I'm telling you, like, it's out here. It's
Hmm.
enough for everybody, especially, for us in the Black community. Especially with people like that. It's enough out here. It's out here. It's just waiting for us. I promise you, it's waiting for like, I promise you, it's waiting for us. Like, the experience I've lived ever since coming to college. Oh my gosh, like, even if I was to drop out of college tomorrow, the networking and the people I met, and the way I've networked and, like, met, like, it's just so much people I could think of right now that is like, it still would bring opportunity my way. So the thing about college is this also: don't go to college and just be in your dorm room all the time. Don't do that. That's not what that's for. It's like, it's just certain things, like, you just don't do. Don't spend all the time you're like, no, network, go to events, go to, school sanctioned events, meet people,
Right.
understand who is on your campus, what different organizations are on your campus. Because I'm also a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. So learn what
Yeah, we
different
told them. We told all the
organizations.
viewers. We
But
told
so,
all the viewers already. Somebody made a comment real quick. I bet he is a famous cutie at school. Yeah, he is. He is.
I'm cracking up a little
That's what the
a
kids
little
do. They
something
be
like
just
that.
serious and they be like, I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up. That's the new thing, y'all. Listen, go
Now
ahead.
that's the
Go
new
ahead,
thing.
cousin.
But
I'm
yeah,
probably
cousin. So,
older, y'all.
like, you know
Go ahead.
and everybody isn't as fortunate as me, to even have the area I started
Yeah.
off in, because, I come from a very strong village, right? So not everybody's fortunate,
Yeah.
but I still don't believe that that is an excuse to, say you can't get to where you want to be in life, because you can. It's really not hard. Like, you may not know how, like, but if you want something bad enough, I'm trying to tell you, like, from personal experience, you'll make time for said thing. You'll make time. You won't make this. You'll go for it. Like, just go for it. Yeah, I don't know. Different people is different cases. We study psychology. Me and you both. We know how, different people, motivational issues, different variables and different factors
Right.
of nurturing come into play, and all of those things. So we know people are going to treat certain things different, but just, like, that's my
Right.
message from me. Like, go for it. Like, do what you got to do. Definitely go for it.
Yeah.
And that's within anything.
Exactly. I love what you're saying because, like, if y'all are super entrepreneurs, as you're saying, why not go to college? And that's a huge place to get customers for whatever you probably doing. There, whatever it is, that's a place to meet. That's a hub to meet a lot of people right there. So unless your business is making, I would say millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars, unless it's all the way up there, if it's just a little pocket change, it is not worth. If you are able to go to school and have the support system to go to school, it is not worth it to not go to school for that little bit of money. You'll be able to benefit from a job that you will get from the networking and going to college more than you would just something, even if you're making great money. Like imagine you can for the rest of your life. Listen, cousin, I'm a businesswoman. That's just what it is. I love business. I've been doing business since I was a
Facts.
small child. Okay. And I thought I was unemployable, right? I'm working right now with like from credentials I got 20 years ago, making a fortune. Like, so it's something that you can use all throughout your life. And I always said to myself, I'm going to teach college English at different points in my life just to see what kids are thinking. That's something I can do at any point, regardless if the economy is good or bad, or if the business is making money or not, or that's something that you just have. Like, why wouldn't if you're able to achieve success in school and you have the support system? I just don't understand what the logic is in and just saying I'm not going to do it. I don't, until you get in it. I think people make it seem like it's a bigger, taller order than what it really is. Like it's not. It's just about applying yourself. Like I just told the kids on here. It was kids on here. There's always kids watching this platform, and I was telling them like college is actually easier than high school. Like a little bit because you're in high school 40 hours. You're going from that to like 12 hours. You know what I mean? So the rest of the time you can use that for studying or partying, whatever. Like long as your schoolwork is done.
No, facts. So when it comes to schoolwork, and a lot of people come to me and ask me like, how do you balance like your social life, your business, and all of your schoolwork, etc. Well, one, like you have to set up certain things in ways where you're permissible to do schoolwork while also being out. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
The second part to that is also just being able to truly understand what you're doing in school. So like my method for doing my schoolwork was this: beginning of semester, when you're in your like your period, your week where your ad drop week where you're figuring out your classes. When
Yeah.
I figured out my classes and I got all my classes together, I would go to the library and I would print out my syllabuses. Still do. Still do to this day.
Okay.
I print
Okay.
out my syllabus and I
Yeah.
have the physical copy of each syllabus so I can mark off the assignments, the dates, and I can see those things right then and there. And I have one folder with all that. Other than that, all I need is my laptop. Right. And then you could check off the assignments you do and stuff like that. So it's just certain methods and things you can do that, balance that out. Because I work behavioral health as well. So right now I'm currently my title at my job is a
Nice.
DSP, direct support professional. So with that, like
Okay.
I be doing work at my job. Like, they
Yeah.
need, but you can monitor and still get some work done on the
Right.
side and not just, doom scroll on your phone or anything. So it's just multiple different things like or different methods or ideology you can learn to go about things in certain ways and to manage your time wisely. You know what I'm saying? Like schedule. I have an app as well that everything on that app I schedule. And it's funny because I know my mom is watching this, but she also has the app. It's like a social media app. If you was to download it too, you could add me as a friend and you could like literally see my schedule. Literally, it's like
Oh
social media, but
wow.
like a calendar. Yeah, it's like calendar. I like it better than like any
Wow.
other like calendar app. So it's like you can look for apps to help you. You can look for like a lot of different things to help you throughout your journey within college overall. So like I said, but like on the other end, like I said, college is not for everybody, but that is okay. As long as you're doing something, you know what I'm saying? Like make your day busy, occupy your day, meet people. And when I say network, I mean network. Like when I say I've never had a class where I was cool with my professor, I mean, like, there's not one class where I'm complaining about a professor, like, this professor is this or that. No, I'm cool with all of them because if I needed 5 recommendations to 10 recommendation letter right now, I could call 5 to 10 professors right now and get that because you have to establish
Maurice
that
they asking
relationship
what's the
and
app?
get to know them.
Mar-
The app is
Maurice
called
they
How
asking
About.
what's the app?
How About. The app is called How About. HOWBOUT. It has 3 like white dots and has a blue background. So once you download the app, you'll see your calendar. You'll be able to add events on the app. You can do a multi-event, and actually you can do yearly events too. So like let's say you want to like pay your bills. I use it for bills, I use it for scheduling, I use it for events, I use it for all of that. Like my bills, when my due date for my bill, you can make it reoccurring. And then when you make it like reoccurring, like you could choose like the day of the weeks and everything. Like you'll figure it out when you actually get the app.
So
But
other
like it's
people
very
can see all of this. Other people can see
yes,
all of this.
yes. So if you want the event to be private, you don't have to like make
Okay.
it public. Like you can actually, and it actually has a close friends in that. So like my mom is in my close friends. So certain events I only want her to see, or like nobody's. Like you could turn
Oh,
that
okay.
off. Yeah, it has like a visibility thing as well.
Kat,
So
can
it's
you
not like
put that in the
everybody's just
chat?
always
Kat, can you
put in
put that
chat.
app in the chat?
Yeah.
All
So
right, that's crazy.
oh yeah, it's just these little things that you know you discover, you look for throughout time. But when I was looking for the app, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a good minute to find an app like that. It took me a good minute. Like I'm not gonna lie, it took me about 2-3 months because I'm like, bro, I need a calendar app. Like I need something. I need something to help
Right.
me manage because like you know my days was becoming busier with me. You know, joining the organization and then being more active and involved on campus, helping with student life and activities. Like me just being that involved, you get busy. Like there's not a day where I wake up and I'm not. There's not something I have to do. There's always something I have to do, and I didn't think life
For
would
sure.
take this. I did not know life was going to
Wait,
take this. Like
Maurice, say
20.
that app one more time so she could put it in the chat. She missed it. Say that, spell
Okay.
it out one more time.
Okay. How it's called? How about HOWBOUT? How about
Oh,
literally
okay.
just
How
how about?
about like instead of how about? All right.
Yeah,
How
yeah, yeah,
about
yeah.
Ken? How about? All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Just continuing on. You know, life it does take like unexpected twists and turns, but you have to. My thing is this. What I would say and what I would go about doing is this. I give everybody because I do like little counseling sessions with my friends and stuff currently because I study psychology. That's what I love to do, like quite literally. But my recommendation is to all of you and everybody, power yourself with what I call a double A battery. This is one of the methods I developed. If you power yourself with accountability and acceptance, life
We
will take
can't
its
hear you. We can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
Keep talking.
I was saying one of my methods that I developed was it's called like power yourself like a double A battery. You able to hear me now?
No, Kat, can you hear? Can y'all hear what he's saying? No, they can't hear. Go ahead, say it again.
Hello.
Yeah, keep talking. No, we got bad service or
Like I
something.
was
It's
better
like choppy.
okay, got you. I know what to do. I'll be back on link a little bit later. 1 second. I know exactly what to do, sir.
Okay, all right. All right, y'all. Actually, we got a lot going on right now. So Instagram just ended. I'm sorry, y'all. They cut us off at an hour on Instagram for whatever reason. We are still live on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. I love y'all. Make sure we will be coming on with a lot of topics, y'all. I'm so glad we was able to bring a student, like somebody that's actually in college that said that they didn't want to go to college and they were able to kind of like transform that experience into working for them to the highest potential. I mean, he's a QDO. He pledged Omega Psi Phi. we're gonna bring him on again. Like, we're gonna bring him on again to really talk to us about some serious topics, because like he's 21 years old. I love to hear from the youth and what they're doing and how they're approaching life, because it's a lot of differences right now for them. A lot of changes happen rapidly. Remember, certain things that's happening, y'all, in the past 20 years normally takes hundreds of years to kind of happen. We're evolving. I mean, even inflation for the past 5 years, that's normally like 25 years worth of inflation that happened in the last 5 years. Okay, so things are happening so rapidly, and it's just good to talk to them about how they're keeping up with the speed of things and kind of managing things and stuff like that, and also their mental health. So, you know, that's something that I definitely want to explore. I love y'all. If y'all want to book me for any sessions before our next session, go to keylifecoaches.com. We will be getting back into mental health topics, so please put your notifications on for the next topics. I love y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all on the next.